Hello guys and welcome to the December vlog of 2022, and today you join me with nothing. So I usually in December, except from last year because they're out of stock, have the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar, okay? And I've ordered one. I ordered one a week before December, and here we are on the 5th of December as I start this vlog because I thought I was going to wait for the Advent Calendar to arrive before I started the vlog, and nothing. The postal service in the UK, the main one anyway, the Royal Mail, is currently on strike. They are striking every other day or something, or every other week. And for some reason, we've had no mail, no deliveries, no parcels. So it's unclear if I'm even going to get the Advent Calendar before Christmas. So if it comes after Christmas, we're going to get a refund on it because, it's not acceptable. I don't want it after Christmas, do I? So yeah, that's how my December is starting, with a very late Advent Calendar. It's very annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. You gotta take the good with the bad, I guess. But yeah, the reason I'm pointing here is because this is where the Advent Calendar is going to sit throughout the vlog. Okay, so I've done a bit of a rearranging in this room once again. Didn't really vlog the sort of plan to do it, but it just happened. And I got myself a little bit of a cubby in this corner, which looks pretty good. Speakers look pretty cool and everything. It's really good. Although it is still a bit of a mess in that corner and things, because I'm still reorganizing. I left that to do for today because I did this yesterday. Got my robot girl standing on there. And yeah, we're going to order Robot Boy today actually, which is interesting. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Although it's the 7th of December as I record this bit, and still no Advent Calendar. There's still been a delay in the delivery, so we're still waiting on it. So we'll see. If it doesn't get delivered soon, refund. Well, 8 days later, and yes, it has finally arrived. The Advent Calendar. 8 days is not that bad, I suppose. Very frustrating the entire time, but this is where I got it from. Big Ram Toys. Not a promotion. But yeah, it's all due to the postage delays, in the UK, because everything's going on strike right now. I think the energy companies are going on strike next. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and catch up and open 8 days. And here it is in all of its glory, the 2022 LEGO Advent Calendar of Star Wars LEGO Advent Calendar, sorry. And it's a pretty cool design. I always get these because of the exclusive minifigures that come with it. You can see a couple on the front there, especially the C-3PO and R2-D2. It's pretty cool. They're my favourite characters in Star Wars, so, well, apart from Darth Vader as well. But yeah, it's going to be cool. So I have 8 days to catch up on, so I'm going to quickly just run through each one of them. So let's start with one, and one is here. So let's go for it. Looks like for number one, we have a Clone Trooper carrier. And we're going to go ahead, I think it's a Clone Trooper carrier. It's one of those sort of Razor Crest-esque things anyway. But let's go ahead and build it. And there we have it. I always love these little kit things because it does actually remind me of the MIDI kits from the original sort of LEGO Star Wars game. So they're pretty cool. I like having them for display as well. I've got the original ones from the one before last year. Because of course, like I said last year, didn't get it. But that's going to sit there on display while we go to number two next, because of course, like I said, 8 days. 2. Okay, and for number 2 we have our Clone Trooper, our first minifigure of the set. And I haven't actually got any Clone Troopers, so, well, do I? No. No. Yes I do, actually. But I haven't got this Clone Trooper, so this is going to be pretty cool. And there we have it for the Clone Trooper, looking pretty good. But of course, now we're going to try and find number 3, which is there in the corner. There it is. So this is number 3, and I've got to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what this is. I think it might be some kind of probe or droid, or reminiscent of a space station or something. If anyone knows, put it in the comments. If you're a Star Wars expert or fan or whatever, because I'm not 100% sure. I'll probably do some research before this goes up, but still. Anyway, number 4 is here, so we're halfway there. Okay, and there's number 4, and I'm almost certain that this is a Star Destroyer. It looks like one anyway. I might be wrong. But anyway, number 5, which is here. Okay, and number 5 is a battle droid. So that's pretty cool. The only time I've ever actually got battle droids is through the Advent Calendars, so this would be my second one, obviously. But yeah, another battle droid. Always love them. And they're hard to find now as well. Anyway, so number 6. Okay, there it is. Sorry, took me a while. There it is. Okay, so for number 6, we have what looks a bit like a Kylo Ren kind of ship. Because the wings go up. I don't think they're supposed to go up, but, it's pretty good. I am so bad at this right now. It's because I don't have enough sleep. But anyway, yeah, let's move on straight on to number 7, which is in this corner. And number 7 is, I'm pretty sure, Luke's land speeder, which actually looks pretty cool. They all look pretty cool, to be fair. But finally we have caught up, and now we're going to do today's door, which is the 8th of December, and that's right here. So let's do today's advent calendar door. And here we have the 8th, and I'm pretty sure it's some kind of like Imperial ship. It looks like it anyway. It might actually be from the original films, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not doing very well today. The droid has actually fallen over. There we go. So I kind of stand them on the and kind of to pile up. It's not exactly very sturdy. There's a spare part there. Because, of course, my nails need cutting, my goodness. Sorry. It's still on a Zootopia art book, which means when they get to about here, it's going to be quite flimsy. So I'm going to have to keep pushing them back, but it's going to be hard to get to the bottom ones there. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. We've got 2 minifigures out of it, out of 8 days. So yeah, so we don't open any more until tomorrow. So let's carry on with the vlog. Has someone had a nice nap? You look very comfortable. Really? If I smell of it, you might need a change. Hello. Okay, so we're out and about, and it's very, very cold. I think the guy with the blue hair is definitely working his magic today. Jack Frost. I've never seen Santa Claus. Anyway, yeah, it's about 28 degrees Fahrenheit, about minus something Celsius. So it's incredibly painfully cold. Like your hands are absolutely in pain. Well, not that much pain, but the floor is very slippery, and I have to be careful when I'm pushing the pram or stroller or whatever, because she's going to go flying. You see, it's ice. Yeah. Anyway, let's hope we get there. Where we're going? See the frost? That's frost.
You better be on the grass.
Probably am. So it's warmer today. That's good. But of course, today is the 9th of December, and we're coming back here to the advent calendar to see what we have in today. So 9 is there on C3PO. Let's go for it. Okay, so it seems awfully planned, but it actually is C3PO on top of C3PO on the backdrop. So that's pretty cool. Let's get him built. Okay, so he actually looks pretty cool. He's one of the reasons why I actually wanted this particular advent calendar. Although I always get the Lego Star Wars one. But yeah, it's one of the reasons why, because these exclusive Christmas figures, I just love them. I don't know why, I just do. But yeah, it's a pretty cool one. Looks like Arya is crying in the background. Sounds like she wants something to eat, probably. But yeah, I'll get on that and get to it. I've actually met I've not met Anthony Daniels, but I saw him in person once at Comic-Con. Didn't have a chance to meet him because he was so expensive. But anyway, moving on. This is Robot Girl. She is a character I really like from a TV show called Robot Boy, which aired in 2005 to 2008 or 2009, something like that. And I had this custom plush made of her. You may see this earlier in the vlog if you watch all my vlogs. But she's life-size, she's true to the actual height of the character, and she stands on top of my computer currently, and she's sort of been in the vlog all around it at some point. I don't know, I just really like the character. But the reason I'm mentioning this is because I have finally been able to get a Robot Boy made of Robot Boy from Robot Boy, if you know what I mean. If you know the show, anyway. It says unofficial, some people are put off by that, but the fact that there's no merchandise for Robot Boy apart from that figure over there, as you can see in the distance and in front of the Death Star. Got another one down there in the corner, which is in box. Never been removed. My Alexa's standing on it at the moment. But yes, finally, I'm able to get a life-size recreation of Robot Boy in plush form, although it's very tough. Like, it's not the same company who makes it. It's a different company, but I'm fairly certain that they work together. I'm almost certain of it, but I can't confirm it, but yeah, so I can't click on the link here to show you any more pictures of it because the link has been taken down because they only make one at a time. So if you guys go and try and search for this, it won't be there because, like I said, they only make one at a time and I have taken the slot. But yeah, like I said, really firm, really nice, hard kind of plush. It's meant for collectors, although you can give it to a child to hug and love, which you never know. I have a child. But yeah, it's just really nice to have a plush of this, but it won't be delivered until at least mid-January, but I can't leave a review on it until February. But of course, when I got the robot girl, I couldn't leave a review on it until like a month after anyway. So yeah, it gives you time to spend time with it, I suppose. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Like I said, it says in the note, actually, keeping this is going to be international delivery. So international delivery. So not only do I have to wait for them to make it, I also have to wait for it to be delivered. So not in time for Christmas, but like I said, I think I said, this is a Christmas present from Naomi. So I haven't actually purchased it myself, and yes, they are quite expensive. Yeah. To buy anyway. And actually the store is from Ukraine. It's in Ukraine, which I'm obviously, you know, the situation in Ukraine at the moment, but I actually kind of hope this supports them in some way, you know? Absolutely. I'm all for that. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. Okay, so it's the next day, and we are looking at the Advent calendar once again. Of course, it's going to be all throughout this vlog. And today is the 10th of December, so let's have a look. Okay, so it looks like we've got one of those little water distillery things from Luke Skywalker's home planet, which I have forgotten the name of. Wow. Wow, how can I forget that? Tatooine, is it? Anyway, and there we have it. Little tiny distillery thing from Moss. It's actually Moss Eisley, isn't it? I know that because I actually have a full scale, well, not full scale, but a full size sort of to scale with minifigures one. This is actually way more detailed than this little one, but it's actually funny to see the sort of side-by-side comparison of that. This is actually from the Moss Eisley Cantina set, which is really, really good. I actually love looking at that every day. But yeah, it's really cool. I like it. I should have mentioned the other day as well that, you know, the company that makes the Robot Boy thing I mentioned? Well, they also make this Brittany as well, which is completely dressable. You can actually remove her clothes and put whatever you want on her, which I find to be extremely good. She even has removable shoes and everything. It's really, really cool. And eventually, yes, I'll be ordering one of these. I think it's from that same company, I'm not sure. So this is what happens when you try and use AI to recreate the chipmunks' voices. This is Simon.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah, it doesn't work very well. There's another one over here.
The rainbow is a division, white, light, and beautiful colors.
Yeah, this is sampled from the real voice, by the real Simon, or the real Ross Bagdasarian one even.
Well, could look at the city slicker pulling up in his fancy German car.
Yeah, this one's like the worst. I mean, look, listen to this one.
Did you just believe how vastly hugely my bug when we think it
Yeah, it just kind of spouts off gibberish for a while. Yeah, so this is kind of why you can't use AI for the chipmunks at the moment, although, you know, it's definitely possible with a bit of training, like a real voice, which is what we use here on the Munkcast. But anyway, moving on. Well, another white Christmas, I suppose. Probably gone by Christmas Day, but hey, you know, at least it's snowing. Well, the days get shorter and colder, as you can see with the snow. And today I'm actually opening this a little bit late. It's actually 4 in the afternoon, but hey, I've been busy. Today is the 11th. Let's take a look at what we have today. And there we have it. Today we have like a little snow speeder thing. Came in that one, obviously, like that. I'm fairly certain it's one of the snow speeder things, which kind of, or one of the little snow ships, which would make sense being that it's Christmas theme. So yeah, it's pretty good. I actually like this one. Well, I like all of them really. I mean, yesterday wasn't as glamorous as today, but still, it's pretty nice. Really? Really? Your bed's in the washing machine. Yeah, look at the mess you've made around the... Look at this. Look at all this. And look at the door. You did all that. I have to clean that constantly, over and over and over again. Yeah, laying on I know you want to come out. Yeah, I know, but we have a baby and you're too big. We'll let you out. In fact, I'll let you out now. Okay? Come on then. Let's go. So much cleaning. It's gross. Okay, so it is officially the 12th of December, and it's been quite a busy month so far. A lot going on. I haven't really vlogged much because it's kind of too mundane for the vlog. You know, it has to get a little bit more interesting. I'm going to probably vlog Christmas shopping and things like that. But we have done some in November, but we kind of sort of left it until December because Naomi's been working quite a lot. So the 17th of December is when we are going to be doing a lot more of the Christmas shopping, or finishing it all off, basically, because that's the only time Naomi's got off work. So yeah, and I work from home, so it's kind of easy for me. But anyway, like I said, 12th of December. There it is. Let's take a look. Okay, so today is the Darth Vader minifigure, and I've been looking forward to this one because I really like the festive sort of minifigures. I always like to collect them, which is kind of why I always buy these advent calendars. Although, like I said, missed last year. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that we got it in number 12, because last time I had one of these, the Darth Vader was in Christmas Eve, but I suppose they do shift them around. I'm curious to know what's in there now, Christmas Eve, but I will have to wait. I always do. I'm very adamant about that with these things. But yeah, it's pretty good. It does come with a volleyball, or a football, or a soccer ball, or whatever it is, but as you can see, it's just going to kind of roll off the edge as soon as I open another door. So I'm going to separate him from his ball for now, and put it back with him later on. Find a way to have him hold it or something. But yeah, maybe I'll put it in the Death Star as a little Easter egg. So yeah, loving it. There we go, there's the previous Darth Vader from the Advent Calendar. I'm not sure he actually was in the one before the one we're opening now. But yeah, there's the one the last time he appeared in the sort of Christmas jumper, I suppose. It looks good. Also got Poe in his Christmas jumper there, hiding behind the Taz. So all of these like miscellaneous figures, kind of, there's Lola Bunny, kind of just stand on here. I like to put the Christmas ones all together. It's a little bit of a mess on here, actually. My stomach will not shut up rumbling. But yeah, I'll have to clean that up. Production of the Munkcast is well underway. By the time this video is up, you would have seen this episode. This is the first episode of the second half of season 1. We're kind of behind on production, but hey, we're working on it. We're going pretty well.
Demographical audience are just going to love your take on the Higgs boson.
So hopefully this is up by the time you're watching this. Otherwise, that's a massive spoiler. But yeah, we're hard at work on it. We are also currently at the same time as this episode working on the Christmas episode, which is the episode after this one, and that is being written by Izza, who has already sent me scripts and things to record. So it's going to be good. It's fun, which is the whole point, I suppose. Okay, so it's the 13th of December today, and yesterday was quite the day editing the Munkcast, pretty much the entire day. Very fun, but also very tedious because, of course, it's animation, and yeah, it's just not simple. But anyway, number 13 is there. Let's get on with it. And here we have it. It is actually a sort of sandcastle kind of thing, in the shape of Darth Vader's castle on Mustafar. Which is pretty cool. Has a little spade there, or shovel, or whatever you want to call it. Bucket and spade. That's its proper term anyway in English. Yeah. Totally. Yeah, so it's Darth Vader's castle. I'm fairly certain it is anyway. In a sort of bucket and spade kind of theme. Because I do realise that this is actually based off of that Lego Star Wars holiday special kind of thing. I think it is anyway. Which all the more reason to get those minifigures, I suppose. It's pretty cool. So the video game High on Life has just gotten released to the Xbox Game Pass, and I've decided to play it, and it's got an interesting start. Apparently it says some bugs are intentional, and glitches. Yeah, I know a lot of people have said a lot of good things about this game, so we shall see. Or I shall see. Well, I have to say it's definitely one of the more interesting games I've played. It's pretty good looking as well. You know, I didn't expect it to actually look this good. But yeah.
Listen, we're gonna have to talk to some of these aliens if we expect to find Gene.
Yeah, that sounds like Moy. It's the same voice actor. In fact, I think that guy actually made this game, so... Or was it part of it anyway? Obviously. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of this wacky game. Anyway, moving on. So it's finally the next day, and today is the 14th of December. So we're taking a look at the advent calendar once again. And there it is, number 14. Okay, so today we've got one of those little sand sort of scraper things. I think that's what it is. It could be a droid. I'm not actually 100% sure. I'm going to do my research after this. I will. But I'm fairly certain I recognise it. The problem is standing it up. I'm going to have to stand it upside down, unfortunately, because it has to sort of line up with the rest of them, because they're in order from one and then like that. So they're going like this in order. Whoops, there we go. In focus now. So yeah, they're going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and onwards. And starts here again and goes across. That's how I'm doing it anyway. So I'm working on more of the Munkcast, the episode before the Christmas special. And I just want to point out that this particular scene, okay?
Today is a very hot day, so you should show off those bathing suits. Jeanette, make sure you're getting close-ups. And tell me how much you guys like it. And me. In the comments section below.
Yeah. Okay, so that particular scene was like this section here in the timeline. Everything is nested when we do this. We kind of do everything in editor. It's kind of strange. We don't use animation software. We don't yet, anyway. We have plans to use an animation software, but we do everything frame by frame in Premiere. So everything is done, everything is drawn specifically for that scene. So if we need the arms to move or anything like that, then they are drawn frame by frame and then edited into this frame by frame. And also every mouth movement, which right now it's staring at her body. There we go. So every mouth movement and every head movement and all that kind of stuff is all done frame by frame or keyframe by keyframe, that kind of thing. And this particular scene that I'm showing you now of Brittany in also the camera is animated by hand as well. So everything in this particular scene here has taken 2 days to do. That's on top of also life and looking after a child and things like that. So if I sat and did it non-stop, I'd probably finish it in a day. But overall, it's taken about, 12, 15 hours just to do that minute-long little scene. In fact, no, it's not. It's about 45 seconds. So yeah, so anyone else using animation software and everything would be able to do a scene like that in a day, you know? But we traditionally do it, not traditionally do it, but we have traditionally done it over here at Monkeyverse, Monk Media, or whatever the hell you want to call us now. We've always done it frame by frame and always done it by hand.
What are you guys doing?
And of course, Isabella Urban actually drew these character models, and they're pretty good. I really, really like them, actually. Well, actually, she upgraded the ones that I drew, and mine were just awful. So, yeah, I'm more of an animator and a voice actor than I am an artist. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I do actually draw the outfits for them. That's one thing, I suppose, the extra outfits. So I do sort of have a little bit of talent for it. I mean, like the little frills around here. It's pretty cool. But yeah, just wanted to point that out, that these episodes do come out pretty late and they take ages and people are like, where's the Munkcast, where's the Munkcast, where's the Munkcast? I just want to just point out that, guys, that these things do not take 2 minutes to make. They are very long and drawn out things that take ages to do, which is actually why a lot of the time you see the entire fan mail section is just audio, because it was just going to take way too long to animate everything in the episode like this. And I still have, as of this point of the video, all this is blank. That's because I have 6 minutes of animation to do. Generally, we would go back and do the hard bits first. However, I am actually doing this linearly. Linearly? Yeah. So as the episode progresses, I'm making it linearly. So in order, basically. So yeah, just thought I'd point that out. Like I said, they don't come easy. Once again, we are on another day, and we are on the 15th of December. So we're looking at the Advent calendar again. And here we are for the 15th. So let's take a look. And there we have it. Today is Darth Vader's sort of TIE fighter, which is sort of a tiny version of that one. I'm pretty certain that's what it is. And he's dusting. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I hate these angle things because I always get confused with the angles. But, you know, there we go. It is what it is. And it's pretty cool. I actually like this one. I like all of them, to be fair. But yeah, I'm very positive. Okay, so I once said that there would be a whole new animation system for the Munkcast. As Alvin, I guess we can look at something chipmunk related right down there. Kind of sitting there waiting to be used in a TikTok. But anyway, I once said that we would be using a whole new animation system for the Munkcast. And it would be fresh and new and more advanced and full-on movement of bodies and things like that. And that's totally a thing that's going to happen, but it won't be in the next season of the Munkcast, because we are going to be, after the new year, short one animator on the Munkcast team, because she is leaving the fandom. I will not say who it is, because I don't know if she wants me to say it or not, but I'm just going to go ahead and just mention that this is going to be a little bit of a delay in the sort of way that we do the Munkcasts. Now, the remainder of this season that's currently running, hopefully running, will be animated in the same style it is now. But after that, we may or may not move to just doing pure audio Munkcasts with our art style still, but just not moving, basically. Just to save on time while we work on the new animation system and bring it all up to date and create assets, basically. Because it's going to take longer now we're down one person. But it's totally fine. I understand that why it's happened and things like that. It's nothing bad or anything like that. It's, you know, no one's died or anything like that. You know, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. Okay, so another day is over. This must be really strange for anyone watching, because for me, like, days are passing. But anyway, it is now the 16th of December, and we're back with the Advent calendar once again. We are drawing ever closer to Christmas Day, which will be in this vlog, by the way. But here it is at the bottom, so I have to shift some out of the way. But there's number 16. Let's have a look. Okay, today is interesting. I try to stay positive about these things, but it kind of looks like it's just a gun rack. I might be wrong, but there's a gun hanging off the side of it which actually fires a stud. Extra studs, and those are mouse droids. To be fair, that one might actually look good on the Death Star over there. Just kind of put it there as an extra accessory standing on it. I do have extra minifigures stood around it, so yeah, it might be interesting to have on there. So I am once again working on this episode of the Munkcast. It's quite complicated, and I'm doing it alone, actually. This is my solo animation thing. And this is kind of what it looks like in Premiere when you're... Sorry, I had to laugh. Because it's very complicated in its entirety. As you can see here, there is 100 nested sequences so far. And it's not even done. There's like this entire end sequence. And over here is the entire question and answer segment of the episode. If anyone has ever noticed, why does Simon only show like half of his body, and then when it cuts to Jeanette, if we can just run to a Jeanette scene here. Sorry, that's an unfinished Jeanette scene. Let's go to this one. Here we are. Why does Jeanette show more of her body than Simon does? There's a very simple reason for that, and the reason that you probably wouldn't expect. You think, oh, it's because she has a bathing suit on and everything. Well, so does Simon. The only problem is we haven't drawn Simon's bathing suit. So technically he isn't wearing a bathing suit, but he is in the scene. In the context of the scene, he's wearing a bathing suit. It's just that we haven't drawn one and we don't have time to draw one. So you just see kind of this part of his body. The only male character that actually has a bathing suit drawn, because it's not really part of the story for them to mention it or anything like that, is Alvin, because he appears in a scene further away, so he's had to be drawn. But yeah, it's just because Simon just doesn't have a bathing suit drawn, that's why. Otherwise, they would both have kind of fuller body shots rather than these mid shots we have here. It just kind of... You could just assume that Jeanette's standing further away from the camera than Simon is. That's why she's kind of looking this way. Yeah, so that's just one of those things, but I just thought I'd show you the process that we go through to make this show. Alright, so it's the 17th of December today, and we're back with the Advent calendar. Let's get straight into it. 17th is there. Maybe it'll be R2-D2? Doubt it. But yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so today it actually is the Snow Trooper, which is pretty cool. It's actually a female character as well, judging by the face that's on the underside of the helmet. But it's pretty good. I really like it, because I don't think I actually have a Snow Trooper. I've got quite a few other troopers of different variations, but not a Snow Trooper, so that's pretty good. I like it.
I'll phone you when we come out so you can set up back in.
And today is the 18th of December. Kind of a slow day today, taking it easy in between the Christmas shopping days, because yesterday we went Christmas shopping, today we're having a break, and tomorrow we're going Christmas shopping again in the crunch up until Christmas, you know? So number 18 is there. Actually, there it is. Let's take a look for today. Man, I'm tired. Okay, so today we actually have a turret, which fits really nicely with yesterday's little minifigure. They're all the same size. But anyway, yeah, actually, the top of it can actually move. I've only got one hand free, so I can't move it at the moment. But yeah, it's like a swirling, like, snow turret, which looks really cool. I actually like this one. I really like the construction, especially on this top bit here, where it's used all of these sort of slanting pieces at the top. Yeah, like I said, I'm tired. It's been a long day yesterday. Didn't get much sleep last night. Yeah. You saw the little clip when we went to see Santa Claus with Arya. Well, it was a longer day than that. It was like a 2-hour wait, so yeah, to see Santa Claus. It wasn't even a good Santa Claus. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so we're jumping straight to the next day, and we have Santa Claus overlooking the Advent calendar. Today is the 19th. Baby crying in the background, but we're going straight for it. Oh dear, do I have that cough that's going around? I hope not. Okay, with the baby still crying in the background, which is really annoying because she's usually very quiet, we have today's model, and it's actually one of those little walker things, you know, that's sort of in the jungle planet. Well, yeah, there it is. I know what I'm referring to anyway. Been a long day, hasn't it? Or hasn't it? More reasons. It's not pronounced that though. So yes, as you more than likely saw, we were Christmas shopping. Only a tiny little bit of it. We went kind of the supermarket towards the end. I was doing a lot of wrapping, which is now under the tree upstairs and things like that, in the living room and whatnot. And I did manage to find this Jerry the Mouse, which is pretty good because I always like Jerry the Mouse. It's a full body one, which is pretty cool. I say that because I have had a Jerry the Mouse previously, which I have over here in this collection box. If I can go back a little bit, see a sweet box there. My cable management is terrible, I know. I've got a little tiny Jerry the Mouse here, which isn't exactly full body. It is, but it's not very well put together, as is the other Jerry, which is this one. As you can see, it's a little bit more accurate to the screen. It's from the new film, but new-ish film. But yeah, it's pretty good. I've always wanted a Jerry, so I got one. I also have Tom as well, but I didn't buy that recently. That was I've had before. But yeah, I got a full-size Tom as well, so pretty good. But now we're moving on to the next day where everyone, apparently in my family, is ill with some kind of bug and things, and here I am, almost perfectly normal, I guess. Not really caught it, which is good, because it's near Christmas and that would be a disaster, although everyone is recovering. But anyway, here we are on the 20th of December, and we are going into the Advent calendar once again. Not long now until Christmas. There it is. Let's take a look. Okay, it looks like today is an antenna. No, an antenna? What am I talking about? A satellite dish that I think are on Hoth, the planet Hoth, which makes sense because it's a snow planet. And it looks pretty good, actually. I really like this one. In fact, like I said before, I like all of them. But this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's going to look good on display. Am I displaying these, or do I tend to collect them and store them? I just take the minifigures out. But yeah, I do like these models. I always do. And they look good later on as Christmases progress to put as a sort of decoration. Sometimes they look pretty good in the background. They're very Christmassy, while also being very Star Warsy. She does not seem impressed. Although she does need a bath. Yep, we're drawing ever closer to Christmas. Today is the 21st. We're back with the Advent calendar again. Look how many doors are open now. Let's go. 21. Okay, and today we have Luke Skywalker in his Hoth outfit, which I absolutely love because I don't actually have this variant. It's pretty cool. The helmet was new to me as well. Never actually had that before. I think it's on right. It looks pretty cool. Quite funny, actually. But yeah, really nice. Moving on.
Nope. Brittany, we have a code green. Get over here pronto. Brittany, we have a code green. Get over here pronto. Nope. Brittany, we have a code green. Get over here pronto. Let's just take a quick look at how we did that. Let's look.
Nope. Brittany, we have a code green. Get over here pronto. Nope. Brittany, we have a code green. Get over here pronto. Nope. Brittany, we have a code green. Get over here pronto.
Nope.
Nope. Brittany, we have a code green. Get over here pronto. Brittany, we have a code green. Get over here pronto. Nope. Brittany, we have a code green. Get over here pronto.
So that is a look into the sort of post-production part. Oh, well, technically it's production, actually. It's production and post-production at the same time, but it's mostly production element of making the Munkcast. I sit here at the desk. We've got the script on this side. We have the editing suite or the recording suite here on this side. And of course, this is the mic I'm currently using for the Munkcast. I have several mics I use. This is just one of them. I kind of pick and choose. This is the most compact and easy to use mic. Don't ask me what it's called because I can't remember. It's not that expensive actually. This is the most inexpensive mic that we have, but it's also one of the most professionally grade mics we have because this is used in the industry to record instruments as well as vocals as well. So you'll find that is actually used quite a lot. We are going to be eventually buying the Neumann U87, but that's quite expensive. But as for now, we're using this. So just thought I'd give you a quick insight into the production of the Munkcast. And hear the Alvin voice before it's sped up, which is obviously, as you heard, in half speed. So yeah, that's how it's done.
And we move on to the next day as we inch ever closer to Christmas. And of course, we are on the 22nd of December as of this portion of the vlog. So we're going to be looking at the Advent calendar again. I could be a little bit more enthusiastic. This door is stuck open. I think that was yesterday's, wasn't it? 21? Yeah, 21. So yeah, 22 is there. Let's take a look at what we have today, I guess. Okay, so today is actually quite interesting because it is actually the frame, the sort of ice frame that goes with this minifigure. So you can actually hang him using this peg here, I would imagine, upside down like he does in the film. And I actually think that's pretty cool. I actually really like that. That's going to make a really good display piece within my... You can hear the coughing in the background. Even my daughter's got that illness. Anyway, within my collection of stuff, essentially. It's going to look really cool having a Luke Skywalker hanging upside down. Oh, sorry, in my collection of Star Wars Lego stuff. So yeah, I really like this one. It's pretty cool. Okay, so not much has happened since I opened the last Advent Calendar door. All I've been doing is editing the Munkcast and things like that, which you guys actually want to see, which kind of would have been... You've already seen a bit of it anyway. But yeah, today is the 23rd of December. We are moving on once again. Like I said, it's the next day. It's actually one of my sister's birthdays today. One of my sister's birthday. Whatever the way you say it is. So yeah, 23rd. It's a shame she didn't hold out when she was born. She could have been born on Christmas Day. Or Christmas Eve, in fact. But yeah, anyway, 23rd. Here we go. And today's model is, I think, a gonk droid. It looks similar to a gonk droid that's sort of dressed up as Santa Claus. He has icicles for a beard, the hat, sort of front grille, and even 2 boots on the bottom. I actually really like this one. Well, I like all of them, to be fair. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Very inventive. But anyway, kind of have to get a move on because it's the 23rd, it's close to Christmas. But Aria has appointments to go to, so let's go. It's so early as well. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, so yeah.
Help me, because I was on your phone.
Goes down there. Oh,
It's idiot.
pull. There you go. So, unfortunately, I have to do this really quickly because it's a very busy Christmas Eve morning. We are on Christmas Eve, the 24th of December, and the last door in the Advent calendar this year. Obviously, it doesn't actually go up to Christmas Day, but that's fine. But I think it's the thing I've been waiting for personally. So let's take a look. And there he is. It's the Christmas edition R2-D2 with the C-3PO sort of ugly sweater, or that's what they call them, isn't it? Ugly Christmas jumper on. Of course, C-3PO has one on with R2-D2 on, which is pretty cool. They have each other on their shirts, and it's absolutely fantastic. I don't actually have a Christmas edition of R2-D2, so I've been waiting for this. This is awesome. And overall, I think it's been a really, really good experience with the Advent calendar this year, although I did miss last year, but the year before I had it, and it was pretty good then. It's pretty good now. Really love the minifigures, really love the little mini kit things that I call them. That guy's going to go in there at some point. But yeah, very, very happy with it. But as soon as Christmas is over, and this is not like a display piece, I will be putting them on to display in miscellaneous places around this kind of stuffed up room. So yeah, awesome. Here you go, one Christmas Eve present. You don't want a present? What high-pitched voice was that? Try again. Look. Rippy, rippy, rippy. Rippy, rippy. Look. Grab it. I need to be... That's it. Close enough. Close enough. There you go. That's for you, that. Isn't it nice? Isn't it lovely? Are you feeling sick? In the background there. Maybe you can get a cloth to clean this. It's just leather. Leather's such a pain in the rear. There you go. It's a dressing gown, I think.
Charles.
Yeah, with a reindeer. There we go. Happy? You're sick as well, aren't you? Everyone's sick but me.
I should get a bath anyway if you put that on.
Anyway, moving on. Here we go. That one for Aria?
Yeah.
There you go. Right, I'll get you started. I know what you like. There you go. Come on then. Sellotapes a bit. Come on. She wants to do it. Yeah, because if I don't hold you back, you're going to pull too hard and then go flying backwards. There you go. Try it then. It's like, oh, clothes. Supposed to. Looney Tunes. Yeah, we got the cherry open. Ooh. Hey, look. It's Bugs and Lola, I think. Yeah, Bugs and Lola. Nice. Very excited. Oh. There you go. I think nice to not thread and not put too much tape on. Still sick. And I thought, there you go. I'm helping. Do you really like Peppa Pig? I just like to cough at the moment, don't you? It's a book. It's got some figures inside. Something fell off. I just want those. And there we have it. A lot of presents opened and destroyed and things. Well, at least for Aria. There you go, trying to crawl a bit there. But yeah, it's been a pretty good Christmas morning so far. We've got quite a day ahead of us. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and record most of that even. I'll film it. But yeah, it's going to be good. And she's going to be happy. Playing with her new toy there. They've got an interactive sort of, it says unicorn ride, but it's like a rocking horse. It's electronic because we live in the future, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, I think she just wants to watch TV at this point. A lot of stuff on there. My goodness. But yeah. Do you like all your presents? You do, yeah. Okay. Okay, so we just got back in from the Christmas dinner. It was brilliant. Chef's kiss. Living room still a mess. There's presents to go to. Family members down there. So yeah, a bit out of breath because I'm out of shape. I'm kidding. Well, I am actually. This jacket is massive on me. Hopefully I get a new one today. We haven't finished yet. We're going to go to family later on and open more presents and things. But just have a look at what I got from Naomi, I guess. So I suppose I should mention first of all that she got me this Costa coffee, which is kind of like a British Starbucks, even though we do have Starbucks, but just like 1,000 bigillion times better. It's a iced coffee gift set. I don't actually drink iced coffee. I have hot coffee, but this is going to be good for other drinks that I consume throughout the day. But I do love the Morin syrups. Absolutely wonderful in coffee, those are. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I really like it. Reusable straw, washable. And this is going to be good because I drink a lot of milk, actually, if you didn't know that. I drink a lot of milk, so I'm going to fill this with milk. So yeah, it's good. And maybe iced coffee, I might try it. Okay, so right off the bat, we have this first item, which is, of course, this TARDIS and figure from the Doctor Who, obviously, as you can see there. But it's featuring David Bradley playing the First Doctor, which is absolutely amazing. These are like gold dust at the moment, this particular figure and TARDIS, because they're so difficult to get hold of. Very, very hard to get hold of. And we were looking everywhere for it. Naomi finally found it, and hey presto, she wrapped it up for Christmas, and I could not be happier. This is like one of the main things that I wanted throughout the year and when they announced it, to be fair. Although, of course, as I mentioned previously in this vlog at some point, the robot boy that's robot girl, but obviously the dress gives it away, and the pink and the bow. I know that's stereotypical nowadays, but that's robot girl. She's a girl, get over it. Yeah, and of course, like I said, we've ordered Robot Boy. That's my main kind of present from her to me. And it's over $100-ish. No, it's not actually. It was like 70, 80, wasn't it? Something like that. In dollars, anyway. I don't know why I'm converting it to dollars. I'm British. But yeah, the Robot Boy was expensive. And this thing here, I don't want to mention price. Things like I don't like mentioning price. I do it a lot, but I don't like it. Was about 30 quid, I think. Something like that. Whatever. If you know what quid means. So yeah, it's the first Doctor's TARDIS from the Adventures in Time and Space, which was a really, really, really good docudrama they did. I think it was a docudrama. And this is kind of like a replica of it. Look at the detailing in that, though. Just look at the wood grain effect, the dirt and everything that's on it. That's supposed to be there because it's it's been in a junkyard and things like that. Absolutely fantastic. The attention to detail on the character, fantastic. But anyway, next. We are adding to the theme of Doctor Who, and she did actually purchase me this. You can see me in the reflection there, can't you? This set here, which is the 9th Doctor with the brand new sculpt. If you know, if you don't, because most people on my channel are Chipmunk fans. But there's the Doctor, the 9th Doctor, in the new sculpt. I think it's a new coat as well. Everything brilliant. These are not so rare. You can find these everywhere. This set, but I just really wanted it. Although I did have to go to 2 different stores to find it. But well, she did. So there's Rose there and the holographic Doctor there with the old sculpt. So the new one and the old one with a different version, different form. Obviously, it's a hologram. Really, really cool. More information on the back about it. Same with the TARDIS you just looked at. So yeah, absolutely love it. And next up, but not finally, there's a few things I have that I won't show in the vlog just because it's not really that important. These are just kind of the highlights of what I got for Christmas. I know I'm 30-something, but Christmas never gets old for me. It's my favourite time of year. But anyway, moving on. I got this with some of the new Avatar movie. It just says Avatar. It doesn't say Where the Water or anything. It just says Avatar. But I think it's from the new film anyway. I haven't actually seen it yet. But I really like the series Avatar. But this is, of course, Neytiri from that series. And she's just standing there really nice in basically a loincloth, to be fair. But that's fine. She has the bow. She has the holsterable knife, which goes in the holster there on her hip. And she also has a stand that's really cool, although I will be getting her Banshee because I just cannot resist it. It's like 60 quid, but I'm going to have to get it because and the blacklight as well for her to sit on and display because it's just so gorgeous. In fact, there it is. That's the Banshee. That's really expensive by itself. But the figure's not so cheap either. It was like £25, almost 30 quid, which is interesting. So yeah, really like it. The high-pitched voice.
Yeah, there's the money as well.
Mine's all over in that corner, so
Bob.
I'll do mine now. Oh, I don't get it, Bobby. Get them on.
Mine.
You've got a money box?
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's £10 in change you just give me, Ryan. I just asked him to swap it. Why don't you just tell me to keep it?
Hang on now.
No!
Money box.
What's that? Who just dropped some there?
Jacob.
You just dropped some there.
Just under that city. I'm going down there.
Mommy.
This side, this side.
Oh, is that for you?
Especially if you can't. There's a thing at the back.
Oh, what
It goes what, like smelly.
Yeah, put me on. Dad,
And then on the
money
top.
on the bottom.
I do.
Look, there's that Ryan. That's
No,
Ryan.
it's for Jacob.
There. I think you should do a skirt or something. You'll see when you go home. And there's a smelly thing.
I don't know what you actually do.
Just for me.
Present for you and Ella.
You would have. How can they share a present?
Now put your rubbish in
It's a bottle. It's a bottle.
I only picked one up. And when I went back, there were none left because I could have got you one as well.
Oh.
And now I feel proper bad. That's very cute. We're going to
It's a Martin hairbrush.
I picked one up and everybody else puts Christmas pictures on Facebook, ain't they? That is very cute. I went back to get that one and I'm like, oh, I look like
Thanks, Kirsty.
that is so cute. Christopher.
Where's my thanks?
Gingerbread thing.
Ella's.
Right, that's Ella's as well.
That's ours though.
Yeah.
What you got?
Or is it stopping up? No, it's stopping up. How do you stood up from my body? Right, that's ours. Put that in next one. All right, Stephen.
It's ours.
I know we can try. I'll have one there. Right. Research.
He's not having presents. I can't get sick.
I want everyone to go on.
I'm going
I
down.
want everyone to go on. Excuse me, when I go up, that goes with
Come,
me.
George.
It's for me to green light. I'm saying yummy.
Don't do that, and then I'm sport you that. Don't hit me with that. So, you got everything you wanted.
B-L-I-T-I. That spells blue.
Okay.
Blue.
Okay, so we are finally back from being at my sister's house because we always go there for Christmas or something. It's turned into a little bit of a tradition. And yes, the mask has a purpose this time because everyone in my family is sick. So I had to wear this because I'm not catching it. It's apparently it's horrible. You lose your appetite for 2 weeks. No, thank you. So yes, I don't want you guys to catch it through the camera either, through proxy. I know, computer virus. Anyway. I just thought I'd show you more Christmas stuff that I got. It's about 7 o'clock in the afternoon, so the day is not over. It's far from over, in fact. So I'll just show you a few more of the bits I got. So first of all, I was given this snuddy, or yeah, it's a snuddy. It's just like a snuggy hoodie, and it says "Game Over" on it. I have a PlayStation one as well. My sister got me this. She was supposed to get me the Grinch one, but she kept it for herself. Then she thought, well, he wants it now. Oh dear. Can't find one everywhere. Apparently everyone went everywhere as far out as different cities and things to find one. Couldn't find one, so they settled for this one. And personally, I'm an avid gamer. As you guys know, this is perfect. So for them cold days where the heating bills are too high, you can just stick this on instead and they keep you very snug and warm. It's like wearing a blanket, really. But anyway, let's take a look at the other stuff. Okay, so for this section, I have to apologise for the quality. The inner camera of the Fold 4 isn't that great, but I have to use this one to stabilise and hold up the camera. I suppose I could just turn it around and use the back. I'll just use this one for now. So as a surprise kind of gift to myself and Naomi, because we both live in the same house, obviously, we were given an air fryer. Yes, an air fryer. We actually use an oven and we use something called an Actifry, which to cook chips and fries and things and whatever we need to cook. But these things are so popular in the UK. But now we have one of our own, an air fryer. It's quite big. It's bigger than it looks on camera. And we should be able to cook our meals and things in this. So that's pretty cool. So next up, as some of you guys may have seen, I do have that Star Trek hoodie that I always carry around. Well, my mother, my father, my parents, mother and father, I'm so British, have got me another Star Trek hoodie, which is from the same company, EMP, by the way. Definitely recommend those guys. This is the, I think it's Insurrection. No, it's not. It's Nemesis. No. One of the Star Trek films from the TNG era. It has the rank tips on it, and of course, under that bit of paper there is the badge from like the further on era of Next Generation, the Voyager kind of badge. It's under there, attached to it, which you can remove. And this is actually a smaller size, because if you guys know, I don't know if you know or not, if you're a new viewer then you won't, but the Star Trek hoodie that I wear is actually 2 sizes too big for me. It's huge, it's like wearing a parachute. But this one is just the right size. We learn from our mistakes, or I did anyway, when I told her I wanted this, and she got it me, so that's good. Okay, so after that, I was given these, which are Guinness-themed slippers. They actually look like a pint of Guinness, and they have the Guinness harp on it. As you guys will know, I am an avid drinker. I'm not an avid drinker, but I'm an avid fan of Guinness. So these are absolutely fantastic. My slippers will fall into pieces because I wear slippers all the time. I don't like bare feet. So, yeah, these are pretty cool. Really like them. And following on from the Guinness theme, my sister presented me with this gift set, which I actually had my eye on buying for myself, so I'm glad I didn't. It has the sort of specially themed old Guinness glass without the Guinness logo on it. It just has the harp, which is fantastic. I really wanted this glass because it's not got that tulip design. It's just got the normal pint design with the tulip on it, and of course it comes with I think it's a, is it a 4? I think it's a regular 440. Yeah, it is. It's a 440ml can of Guinness, which you'll definitely have in that glass, obviously. So yeah, Guinness is always appreciated because I absolutely love it. Give it a try. It's a nice beer. It's not fizzy or anything like that. It's a nice stout. It's pretty cool. I hated alcohol before I tried Guinness, so it says a lot. Of course, at Christmas, everyone in the UK receives a Lynx set. I had to mention it because it's one of the presents, but it's pretty cool. I like this. I like Lynx. I do like Lynx. I normally get Old Spice, excuse me, but yeah, Lynx is good. I'm happy with it anyway. Moose Juice, my favourite energy drink. Well, second favourite, well, one of my favourite energy drinks. It's like a protein shake / energy drink, and it's absolutely wonderful. It tastes like sherbet, like a British sherbet, a little bit. This one doesn't, but this one does. And it's really, really nice. Definitely try it. It's awesome. And carrying on with the theme of energy drinks, Monster, the sugar-free version. Just the regular Monster, but sugar-free, because I don't have sugary drinks, ever. So yeah, this is good. I got 2 boxes of these. I won't show them both because that's kind of stupid, but yeah, just Monster, which is cool. And as another quite pleasant surprise, my mother, my parents, I don't know why I keep saying my mother because my parents both chip in, obviously, have got me more Converse because I only wear Converse. I don't wear any other shoes, but these are a really nice surprise because I kind of hated the fact that I lost my original pair. They broke, whatever, and I haven't been able to get this particular colour in a while. And it is, I always say burgundy, but it's not. It's the red Converse. And I absolutely love the red Converse. I don't know why. I just do. I just love the colour of them. I love just everything about them. I just love Converse in general. So yeah, All-Star Converse, pretty cool. And famously worn by David Tennant as well in Doctor Who. It's a plus. I mean, that's not the reason why I have them. I just really like them. But yeah, David Tennant wears them in Doctor Who when he wears the blue suit. I have a figure of it somewhere, but nah, it's fine. So yeah, pretty cool. And finally, I bought myself a Christmas present, kind of by accident, because this was meant to be a present for someone else, but they didn't want it. They didn't tell me that today, they told me in advance, because I kind of hinted at it. And yeah, I kind of already purchased it when they told me they didn't want it, so I said, you know what? It's a present to myself, or from Aria to me. It is, unironically, a beard trimmer. I wasn't going to keep this, I was going to send it back because I don't have a beard, I have stubble. But I tend to do grow out a beard a little sometimes because I forget to shave. But this will come in handy because it's also a hair clipper as well. You can use it to style hair as well, so that's pretty good. I'll use it for that. And it's also a nose hair trimmer. Yeah, nose hair trimmer. You wouldn't believe how many problems you have with that. But anyway, it also comes with a Gillette Pro 5 as well, which is pretty good. It's one of them bottle jointed shavers. So yeah, that's a manscaping thing basically, and that's pretty cool. So that was an unexpected gift to myself. But anyway, all of the stuff that Naomi got me, got some money as well and stuff like that, and there's just other stuff that I haven't mentioned because it's just kind of the little things. That's Christmas for me. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think I've mentioned everything that I'm going to mention. But yeah, I think that's all I'm going to mention. But now, yes.
Hold on.
Has long whiskers. Is orange.
Like a little plastic container to put it all in.
Yeah.
Day after Christmas.
Can you wait, dog?
More interested in the paper.
Right, should we open another one then you can who's this one from? This is from Nan and Grandad too. Oh, I think I did that a bit too. Hang on. Yeah, that. That's no good to me because it's a bloody box.
That's what fidget spinners are reduced to. A baby's toy.
Is it in paper? What's that? That's the one our Max was in love with. I'll put it on. And if she thinks it's a real baby.
No, she's seen dummies.
Oh, that is so cute.
Let's give it a hug.
Is that baby?
Get her out there.
Is that your baby?
She never had a dummy.
Yeah.
I think it's to me out.
Lisa, she took a band off and she's about to fucking lolly.
It's a win massive look.
Oh, your baby.
I tried to tighten it, but it. I dressed her.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Why has it got
Your
two
baby.
I just said, don't have two curly and it's a hat.
Wait, pull it. Do you want to be rocking?
I can't do it.
It's a hard body, that's interesting.
What?
Dummies.
His eyes have opened.
Look at me.
She knows it comes out of his mouth. Though.
And then.
It's got a hard body, I didn't know that.
Wait, I'll get out of that dummy.
Okay, so that was Aria's Christmas. She's kind of sick at the moment. She's got like this bug thing. She's kind of recovering. She's very much recovered, in fact, today. But we had to do kind of Christmas for her today, which is Boxing Day in the UK, for 26th of December, the day after Christmas. So it was nice to have like a little second Christmas there for her. It was brilliant. Everyone enjoyed it. So it was good. But now you catch me reorganizing my Doctor Who displays shortly before I'm going to be finishing off the Christmas special for the Munkcast and uploading that today, the 26th of December. You would have already seen it by now, by the time this video has gone up, because this video goes up in January, the first or 2nd of January. So yeah, but right now I'm going to be moving those to there and those to there. I'm maybe putting a display on the top because, as you can see, it's not really organized. In fact, I just kind of put stuff on there, like, you know, there's a spray there, wallet, that kind of stuff. Yeah, this is just going to be changed. So, not finished. Still got quite a few figures to display and things, but I am kind of running out of space. I've got more figures than I know what to do with, you know? There's a lot of empty space here, but I don't want to cover any of the figures but with another figure. It's the hassle of it, and I want it to be kind of accurate-ish as well. Of course, there's some more on the top there, with the first Doctor's TARDIS, the current 13th and 14th Doctor's TARDIS exterior, and the 9th Doctor's TARDIS with the new 9th Doctor there as well. And you see some of the characters with their respective Doctors and things. We have the David Bradley figure there, well, the David Bradley First Doctor, and the William Hartnell First Doctor, both stood outside of their TARDIS, basically, which looks pretty cool. And as soon as I have the 14th Doctor with / David Tennant, the new one, on order, it doesn't get delivered until January, apparently. I've ordered it since it was announced. But as soon as I do, that's going to stand here. I like how different the blues are in those two. It's very interesting. Quite a few TARDISes. But yeah, still got a bit to do, but I must continue with the Munkcast. So off I go. So it was a bit of a crunch. It shouldn't have been, but it was. The Munkcast Christmas special is out. I think it was a bit of a crunch because we were kind of working on a episode before this, but that episode is actually set after this. it's confusing, and even more so when you read the script. But yeah, this episode was received pretty well. It got like 50-something viewers, concurrent viewers, as we were premiering it. I know that's not a lot. People expect like several hundred to 1,000 nowadays, but hey, 30 people is great to start off with. The video is already in the hundreds in view count, and it's only been up for like half an hour at this point, so that's good. So it's a slow start getting back into that rhythm of you know, the audience that we used to have, the 30-something thousand subscribers. So that air fryer is working perfectly. It cooks things in half the time. Quite a sizable amount of stuff as well. I thought it would be like smaller portions, but no, it actually does enough for 3 people, which is quite good. And it cooks things in half the time of your conventional, just coughing in the background, your conventional oven, which is down here, still cooking a pizza in there at the moment, because you'd never be able to fit a pizza in there. Not that I would want to cook a pizza in one of those, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's actually a day before New Year's Eve, so we're just kind of chilling, not really working much, except I am, because I'm doing the Munkcast at the moment and some side stuff as well. But yeah, it's pretty good. So my daughter got this pony toy for Christmas, and it's quite interesting. My sister bought this for her, and it's quite interesting because it has a talkback feature. It reminds me of the... has anyone ever seen that movie, Click and Collect? It's like a British film. It looks like he's actually going to try and get one of these. So, are you laying down? No, sit up. Sit up. Ugh. Anyway, if you actually click the head of it and speak into its nose here... Hey, I'm Alvin. You can actually have the voice of the chipmunks coming out of this. It's quite funny. What are you doing there?
What are you doing there?
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Just thought I'd point that out. It's quite funny. So we're inching ever closer to the end of the year. We're going to go over to my sister's house and bring in the new year and then immediately go home. Just drink a Guinness or something. Because I like Guinness. Is it? Are you happy? No? Okay.
Oh, here we go. Don't shout out too loud because it's going to scare little ones.
Huh.
We're going into 2023 now.
8, 7,
6,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year! Give us a squeeze. Oh, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Oh, I'm supposed to do that outside. Probably get a copyright strike for that. Oh dear. Better go and see.
Get it! In! Shut the door behind you, Chris, quick! Quick! In!
Close enough. Oh, it does not like lighting out here. At least they bought the fireworks instead of us.
Yeah. I'm excited. Oh, wow. Excited.
That was too bright for her.
Yeah.
You can hear the dog crying in the background.
Wow.
The end.
That's it. Done.
And that is it for 2022. It has come to an official end within the UK, of course. I know Australia and Poland and other places have already had their New Year celebration because the Earth rotates, and that's how time works in calculation and the rest of it, and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it's been a good year. We've had a lot happen to us, a lot of changes. My daughter, we found out she has low tone and things like that, but also we found out that she has sleep apnea, which is due to the low tone, or is because of the low tone, which means that she has to sleep with oxygen, and that's a training we had to do as well. Didn't really vlog it because it's too, I don't vlog medical stuff. So yeah, we did that. That's training we've had to go through and things. And she's also on a treatment to stop the low tone as well, which is something we had to learn. We even had to do resuscitation training, which is interesting. Didn't vlog that either because again it's too personal to my daughter, I suppose. I'm falling over where I stand. I do drink on New Year's Day, but I don't drink that much. I've had one pint of Guinness, and that's it really. So yeah, other than that, and of course all of the stuff we've done, I've worked this year and things like that. Obviously, I work all the time. I do audiobooks and things like that. But you know, I've been doing an actual job that's away from home. Essentially, I do that every year anyway. It's like a summer job, really, but longer than a summer job. So yeah, this room is a huge mess at the moment because there's stuff all over the place because I'm reorganizing. I don't know if you can see that because I don't know what's in the frame, but reorganizing these displays and things for this room. But turns out we might be moving because those oxygen tanks I mentioned, they need to go to the very top floor of my house, and as you guys, some of you guys may know, we live in a 3-story house, so we have to make sure that we can not have to carry those very heavy oxygen canisters up 2 flights of stairs because they're very, very heavy. They're made of steel and things like that, so we have to lug them upstairs. We don't want to do that, so we have to move on medical grounds. So hopefully we'll be moving. Just the way that the housing system works in the UK, you can move and just change your rent person, I guess, or just change your rent tier or whatever it is. I don't know. Naomi deals with all that stuff. I hope I'm in frame. I don't know if I'm in frame or not. But yes, overall, it's been a good year. Like I've just said that twice already, I think. I'm not going to cut anything out this end bit. And we've got a lot to come in the next year. Like I said, moving, maybe. And all sorts of other stuff. Who knows what's going to happen. Maybe I'll stop wearing masks in vlog. I like wearing these in vlogs. It gives me more confidence. But anyway, on that bombshell, it's vlog over.